Alright, well, it wasn't going to be any work, so at Publix, so I got myself a hotel room for the holiday weekend at a Super 8. They did renovate, so it actually looks pretty nice now compared to the last time I stayed here. Got my truck parked right there up against the curb. And so I'll go get my gear and have a good night's stay here. Alright, it's after the Memorial holiday. Hope everybody enjoyed a nice, safe holiday and tasty barbecues. I'm at my next pickup. I did have to stop at Southern Tire Mart and get a tire replaced. I'm going to put one of my spares on. Let's see if I can't show you my spare here. Had to put this one on. Make sure. So this is all you need? Is this all you need? Just the blankets and that? Nothing else? Alright. And we're going to get loaded up to go to Louisiana. And drop off some commercial office stuff for some eyeglass contact place to be installed. So they needed some blankets that you saw there for the pad wrapping, and of course some straps to strap it in for their loading. Look at this beautiful beast over here. Alright, time to put my groceries away that I bought. Got some water and then some iced tea and other goodies. Let's see what else did I get. Some beef jerky chips, some crackers, and pistachios. So while they're loading me, I'll get this all straightened out and put away. Alright, we're all loaded up. Get our little crate back on here with our straps. Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's close our doors. And we're ready to go. Let's head down to Louisiana and make our delivery. Alright, we're at the truck stop getting us some fuel. We drove, I don't know, an hour and a half down the road. Pick us up some fuel and then we'll find a place to park for the night. This little truck stop that we filled up last time doing that Publix road is a little busy compared to the last time we were here. Really nobody here, and now everybody and their brother is. Alright, well, let me finish up here and we'll get down the road. Alright, we're here in Louisiana getting us some fuel. We deliver first thing bright and early. tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'm gonna see if I can't get my passenger windshield replaced. Got a nice crack in it. I don't see it too well. So we'll see if we can't find someone to come out to the truck stop here while we wait for our delivery in the morning. Get us some of the cheaper fuel here in Louisiana. Alright, let me finish fueling up. I will try to find somebody to replace my windshield and probably go inside and take a shower and get something to eat later. Oh, what a wonderful price. Alright, we're here at our delivery. See it right there next to the Mexican restaurant and the Old Navy. We'll wait for these guys to show up. We'll probably back up to these doors right here. They told me they were going to go in through the front door there. So we'll be using our wonderful lift gate today. So we'll have to drag out the old pallet jack and probably have to help them unload this, which is the usual SOP for these loads. So we gotta wait for them to show up. I showed up a little bit early, make sure I could get set up in this parking lot without too much obstruction. So I'm about an hour early, just before daybreak. You can see the sun coming out from over the top of the building over here. So we'll wait for them to show up and we'll get this beast unloaded today. Getting unloaded now. Alright, that's all off the truck, just waiting on them to finish using my furniture movers. And we'll go down to the truck stop and park while we figure out what we do for our next move. Alright, we're done with this delivery. We're gonna go over to Port Allen and pick up our next load. So let's get on the way. Alright, we're finally loaded. The way they do things here is a little bit different. Instead of going inside the office to get your paperwork, which we went right down between that orangish faded color and the white one there with that empty spot. That's where the shipping office is supposed to be, but they don't give you your bill of lading, your BOL. You get it here at the gate that they let you in and out of. So yeah, loaded up with our lubricants. And we'll get our paperwork and get down the road and get parked for the night. So they give you a tube. You get your paperwork in that tube. Well, I gotta drive through a bank, sign your copy, and you put it in this. Yeah, I'm putting it back in the thing.
So you send the top copy back?
Yep, I signed it. And here's your little contraption. Just like at a bank. Getting our Exxon Mobil lubricants. There in Port Arthur, Louisiana. Or Allen, sorry. Port Allen. Alright, we're loaded up. We're here at the truck stop. Gonna put my lock on. And then we got this ridiculous, useless seal on it. But at least with it being a shipper loading count, I have the seals on it like that. As long as it stays intact, if there's anything missing or wrong, it's their responsibility. So they are good for that. But kind of laughable at something that you can cut with a pair of tin snips. All right, well, I'm gonna go in, take my shower, see out my backpack, and get me. Let's see. I think I saw McDonald's and Chester's. That's what they got, Chester's. So I'll get that for dinner tonight. So we just got done fueling up here at the Lowe's. We just put 60 gallons, just under 60 gallons, 59.8 gallons of fuel. If you want liters, times it by 4. So we'll get on down the road to Miami to the cat dealership, and no, not the type that sells meow meow meow. The type that sells bulldozers and excavators and diggers and all that nice, large, beautiful digging equipment. Alright, let me finish up here and we'll get down the road to Miami. Alright, well, we're parked here in Florida. I forget the name of this town here. Gonna take us a break here, have a shower, get some much needed breakfast here on our way to Miami, and then I think what we're gonna do, instead of going all the way to Miami, because we got lots of time, today's only Friday, and I think it's only about 6 hours to Miami from here. So I'm gonna look for a hotel in Fort Price. Yeah, Fort Price. And take a couple of days there while we wait for our Monday delivery. So I'm gonna go take me a shower and get me something to eat. Let's see, yeah, Arby's. Looks like we're having Arby's today. All right, we made it to Fort Pierce. Checks into the hotel view of that. Nice little shower there. Not too far out of date. Fairly well, nicely accommodated. Some nice pictures. Little TV. Let's see, we get fridge and microwave in here. Alright. So I'll stay here. There is a no, not a hurricane. It was a tropical storm warning for here, and let's see here. It is a wee bit windy and gloomy here. So we're got quite a few truck stops in it here. I don't know if you can see it without me zooming in. Let's try. You got the McDonald's and a pilot truck stop over there, and then you got a few mom and pops around here. So it is quite a few truckers in here with the truck stops, and most of the hotels here in this little spot next to the truck stop, they do have parking for the trucks, and some of the others here don't have specific parking like the Sleep Inn here does, that I'm staying at. But they do have large enough parking lots where you can, if you're early enough before the nighttime crowd shows up, you can get a spot to park in there. So, yeah, I'll sit here and relax until Monday morning, then drive on down to Miami and deliver the kitty cats their lubricants so they can keep building America, or destroy it by destroying a building or something. I don't know. So here's the hotel I'm staying in, and they've got truck parking for actually quite a few trucks in here. Haven't counted spots, but for a hotel, it's definitely quite generous when you compare them to most that don't have any. The few that do, it's very limited. So let's see. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4 for the parking lot here in Mobile. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, let's see, 11, 12, 13. 13 spots in total. Definitely one of the largest ones I've seen, dedicated just to truck parking. So I'm gonna grab the rest of my stuff and go inside. So I just had a first in all my years of driving. I'm here at a way station here in Florida. And this is something that I knew happened way back in the days, like the 50s, 60s type era, where you'd get parked if the company you worked for or something like that owed a particular state money. And that just happened to me for the company that I'm leased onto. But everything worked out. The guy here at the Florida way station was actually pretty cool. And we talked for a little bit, and I guess here for the state of Florida, it used to be if it was 51 days past due is when they would start parking it, and then they changed it, I guess, about 6 months ago, he said, to about 120 days. And so he grabbed my license to make sure I wouldn't, run off, and said he needed to double check some things and just to go ahead and come on inside. So I was walking back, and he was outside checking another truck for its permits. And he just called me over instead of going to the driver's entrance at these way stations. And he just gave me back and says that everything's cool. They paid. I just had to do some double checking. And so, he was pretty cool about it. Like he said, it could be one person out of, a few hundred trucks that the company has that didn't turn in a citation or something along those lines, and the company may not even know they owe the money because a driver not acting properly. But yeah, that was a first in my almost 18 years of driving. I've never had that happen before. So a new experience to start off the day. All right, let's get down to Miami and get this loaded before I get stopped again. All right, well, we made it to the cat dealership, and we gotta wait for them to unload or forklift off the low boy here. That greenish one there. So we'll wait for that and back into the dock over there and get unloaded. slowly but surely it's coming off. Nissan at a cat dealer. Alright, they got us unloaded. We're actually going to go down the road, about 2-3 miles down the road to a Freightliner dealership and buy some parts. We have an air leak on the airbag on the drive, so we need to get an airbag, and if we go to the truck stops, they'll usually charge us anywhere between $100 and $50 more than what you can buy it from the dealership. And whether you buy it from them or the dealership, they charge you the same amount to put it on. So seeing how it's right here, we'll grab that and then try to find a place that can install it for us, as well as our marker lights on the trailer. So we do have those. We already had them underneath our bunk, so we don't need to buy those. So that's one less expense. So let's get to Freightliner and get us our airbag. Alright, we got our airbag. We got the aftermarket Firestone here for our air ride. So now we got to find somebody to put it in for us. Instead of the $300 at the truck stops, we paid $110 for that. Alright, for those who are wondering how much the airbag cost for that Firestone, $110, and then with tax, $117.69. So plus it'll be at least a half-hour labor to put on it, So that I had probably at least another $75 to the total to get that airbag on the truck. So when I called them, they actually told me that it was $234. So if I knew this was actually going to be the price here, I probably would have picked up all 4 airbags. But as it is, just the one is the one I got, and we'll get that beast put on as soon as we find a repair shop that can get it done for us. Alright, so I'm back in Fort Pierce part. Not really too sure where I'm getting my next load, but most likely out of Plant City, a flower nursery load or a tree load, to get back to the McDonough area in Georgia, which is where I'll have the lights fixed on the trailer and the airbag and my windshield as well. Had that rock thrown into it. So while we wait for that, and then we do have some other loads that are lined up for later that we gotta work into the schedule and reposition so we can pick them up. So we'll see how that goes. It's only let's see, 2:52, so we got a little time for the brokers for the day are done. I won't return phone calls and emails. So we'll just sit here and wait and relax. So hope you all enjoyed the trip. I'll talk to you later. Bye.